When we talk about campers, I always find myself coming back to one simple truth. Sometimes the smartest designs are the simplest ones, and that's exactly what the Mogo Freedom was all about. Sadly, this little travel trailer isn't around anymore, and the official website is long gone. But the idea behind it is still so clever that it's absolutely worth talking about. Even though you can't buy one today, the Freedom is one of those designs that almost begs to be reborn. With some time, a bit of design know-how, and a decent CAD program, there's no reason something like this couldn't exist again. At its core, the Freedom was basically a central structure with two large side doors that folded out to create the interior space. That's it. No clutter, no built-in systems taking over your layout. What's really wild is that, technically, you could even roll down the road with those sidewalls open, exposing everything inside. Now, I'm not saying that's a great idea, but the fact that it was even possible tells you how unconventional this thing was. Picture the camper parked somewhere scenic, a couple of chairs inside, a small table in the middle, and suddenly, it's a rolling hangout space. A bit far-fetched, sure, but you can see how creative people could get with it. Once you actually arrive at camp, that's when the Freedom really starts to shine. You park, stabilize the trailer, and swing those gull-wing sidewalls upward. When opened, they become roof sections, instantly tripling the usable width of the trailer. Just like that, your compact box turns into a proper campsite with the interior completely opened up to the outdoors. The clever part is what happens next. Those lifted sidewalls act as roofs for additional spaces when you add tent annexes underneath them. One side could become an outdoor kitchen and dining area, while the other could serve as a lounge, a changing room, or even a compact bathroom setup. Meanwhile, the central section stays simple and private. Toss in a mattress, a couple of pillows, maybe a small heater, and you've got yourself a cozy sleeping area. This kind of open design obviously isn't ideal for cold weather camping, but for summer trips, it sounds pretty magical. You're not boxed in, you're connected to your surroundings, with shade where you need it and fresh air everywhere else. Now, camping is only half the story here. The Freedom also doubled as an incredibly practical gear and toy hauler. With those massive side openings, loading bulky gear was easy. Kayaks, bikes, e-bikes, camping gear, inflatables, grills, coolers, you name it. If it fit within the trailer's dimensions, chances are you could haul it. Because the interior was just open space, owners could customize it however they wanted. Portable power stations, inverters, solar panels on the roof, everything could be added without fighting against a pre-installed layout. Going fully electric would have been pretty easy, especially with today's portable power options. Back when the Freedom was available around 2015, reports mentioned that it came with a mattress that could be lifted toward the ceiling during transport. That way, dirty or wet gear could ride below without messing up your sleeping setup. Simple, practical, and honestly pretty smart. Weight was another big win for this trailer. Empty, it weighed just over 350 kilograms, and fully loaded it topped out at 750 kilograms. That meant it could actually carry more cargo than it weighed itself, which is not something you see very often. The low weight also meant it was easy to tow, especially in Europe, without needing a special vehicle or upgraded license. That weight savings came from using a lot of balsa wood in the core, paired with thermal insulation and a fiberglass outer skin. A proper water protection system was also part of the build, keeping the structure dry and durable. Price-wise, the Mogo Freedom sold for around $10,750 when it was new, with options pushing that number a bit higher. So why did it disappear? According to available info, the company behind it, Zolo, simply shut down, taking the Freedom with it. Still, designs like this feel more relevant than ever. There's clearly a market for lightweight, flexible campers that blur the line between trailer, shelter, and gear hauler. And if you look around today, especially in Europe, you'll find a few modern campers that echo this same open, adaptable philosophy. The Mogo Freedom may be gone, but the idea behind it definitely isn't.